Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm not wrinkled. I just don't know what the hell I'm doing with this blouse. It's getting on my nerves. The undershirt, what's not undershirt, but the undergarment is showing. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not wrinkled. It's just this shirt which I'll never wear again. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture, and let me take every styling and everything out. This is so annoying. I know I should have checked it. I'm your auntie of pop culture. The hair, it gets bigger. This is what I like about this damn wig. It literally grows on its own and just gets. It's big hair, it's curls, it's scoop. Let's do the hug. Let's do. It's not cute not knowing, and now you're going to know. Let's talk American Idol. And who's going to take the place of Katy Perry? Fantasia wants that job. She wants that job because they pay millions. John Bon Jovi, who can't sing anymore after vocal surgery, he can't tour. He wants the money too. I do not see them just hiring a Fantasia. I can see them hiring both. But I can't see them having two black people on. Maybe, but they'd have to expand the table and have 4 judges. Someone to sit up there with Luke Bryan and Lionel Richie. But they both want it. Millions. Apple Music has stirred up quite a controversy. They made a list of the top 100 albums. Number 1 was Lauryn Hill, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. They had Frank Ocean on there in the top 10, and I was like, what? I never played him a day in my life. I think he's one of the most overrated artists, because can't nobody tell you. Now, maybe some of y'all here will jump in the comments and tell me, but my favorite, Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life, made that cut in the top 10. First album that my parents ever bought me. It was a double album. They had the words to all the songs, came with a 45. It's personal with me. That album came out in 1976. And it was the first time I ever called a radio station to tell the DJ who worked at WDAS. His name was AJ Kemp. And I said, you should be playing Stevie Wonder's I Wish. Because the first single off that album was Sir Duke. When I grow up, I'm be a music historian. And I was telling him, you need to be playing I Wish by Stevie Wonder. But that made it. Michael Jackson's Thriller, Prince's Purple Rain. There were so many in that top 20. You had Marvin Gaye, you had Adele. It's easier for me to tell you what did not make this whole list. Anything from Mariah Carey. Come on, y'all. Vision of Love was the bomb. Anything from Whitney Houston. Come on, that first album, When You Give Good Love and Saving All My Love, and great album. Nothing from singer Brandy, who had, some songs in the 90s. It's how to put it. It's all up to people's individual taste. That's how I look at it. Because Michael Jackson's Thriller and Off the Wall. I like Off the Wall better than I like Thriller, and I'll tell you why. Michael Jackson did not give the love that he wanted on Off the Wall, and that's why he went so hard for Thriller, and it was worldwide acceptance. But Off the Wall was a great album. Just cuts on there that were just incredible. Thriller too, no offense, but that's just me. I really, really, really loved Off the Wall. But let me know your thoughts. What are your thoughts? What is like a favorite album of yours that you just love and it would be in there? If someone said you got to go to an island and take one album, it would be Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life. It would. I know the whole album. The whole entire album. But what's yours? Leave your songs in the comments. Johnny Gill, happy birthday. He's going to be participating in a big event in Harlem that I'm going to have more information on tomorrow. Babyface is going to be honored and Usher is going to be honored. I'll have all that information tomorrow. Also, singer Donnell Jones is celebrating a birthday today. Netflix. They bought 50 Cent's Diddy documentary. Did he do it? There's nobody more pettier than 50 Cent. Netflix bought it. They haven't said when they're going to air it, but I'm sure it's going to be soon. It's a documentary coming to Netflix. And other Diddy, Puffy news, another woman has came by and suing him. She's accusing him of an incident back in 2003. Look for more people to come out of the woodwork. She was a former model. Kelly Rowland. Me and Toya talked about this yesterday. What made her go off at the Cannes Film Festival? There was a woman, Kelly wanted to wave. You're on the red carpet. You want to see the photographers. You want to see the fans. You want to wave. Well, the woman started pushing her like, get up on the stage. Child. Kelly turned around and I don't know where she grew up, but it came out like, look, who are you? What are you doing? That's what that was. You know, somebody pushes you and you may be all dolled up and on a red carpet, but sometimes you got to let some people know, wait a minute, wait. That is what happened because Kelly Rowland is very nice. Graceland has been saved. I knew it. A judge halted the sale. This Elvis Presley property almost went into foreclosure because Lisa Marie Presley, they said, defaulted on the $3.8 million loan. You're Presley. Why are you taking out loans? But, she had issues. But the granddaughter, trying to hold it all together, said it was fraudulent. The judge sided with her, so it halted the sale of Graceland. Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Big Frida are being sued. Break my soul. There is a New Orleans group that said, this was our song. This was our beat. And they're suing them. Apparently, they used to be really big. Malcolm Lee, he brought us The Best Man. He brought us the barbershop movies. Now he's bringing Car Wash to TV. NBC has put him in charge of a new comedy on NBC based on the 1976 movie Car Wash. The soundtrack was out. That should be included in somebody's top 100. That, Gladys Knight, Claudine, this is when soundtracks were everything. Saturday Night Fever, Grease. I could just keep going on. Car Wash was this great movie with Bill Duke, Richard Pryor back in 1976. So now NBC is turning the movie into a TV series. Sinbad is trending. They're showing footage of him from the benefit show that Netflix had. Netflix is a joke. He's walking. The stroke that he suffered a couple of years ago affected his left side. And he walks with a great big stiff, but he publicly thanked his wife. He says he wasn't always a good husband, but he doesn't know what he would do without his wife and his kids, as they helped him through this journey. And he spoke better, so his speech is improving, but he still has issues with walking. Richard Simmons, for everyone who says, what happened to Richard Simmons? He coming to Broadway. Sweating to the Oldies is coming to Broadway, where audience members can get up and dance and sweat to the oldies. There's going to be a big tribute down in New Orleans at this year's Essence Festival, most likely on the final night. It's happening July 4th through the 7th. You got Cash Money Millionaires, Janet Jackson, Charlie Wilson, Tank, Genuine, SWV, Tyrese. I hope Tyrese still ain't on the run, but they're all coming to that Essence Fest on that night. Now, they're not saying if he's going to sing because he's doing Philadelphia that Saturday. I was like, ooh, how they going to work that out? He's retiring. And after this one, they let him retire. Let him retire. But they're doing a big thing. And it's only fair because for 15 years, Frankie Beverly closed out the Essence Festival for 15 years. He was the closing act. And they're asking everyone who comes down to New Orleans to wear white. I have a question for you guys about out of control weddings. You know, things, they trend, it happens. The new thing now is people want to charge you to come to the reception. People want to charge you to come to the reception. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You're not going to get your gift if you're going to charge me to come into the reception. What is this? See, a lot of times people can't afford these receptions, so then they want to get the money out of you. Now, it goes by age groups. My mom had lived, she would have been 100 today. Well, years ago when she was alive, there was a wedding invitation that came, and she said, monetary gifts. So here I go. I said, yeah, Mom, they want money. Don't be buying toasters and stuff. People be wanting money. My mother put $5 in the card. Mom, you got to put a little bit more in there. She was like, no, they'll be asking for money. But she's from a whole different generation. I want to give you a monetary gift because I don't feel like buying stuff that you don't want. And let's face it, a lot of times a person gets married, they want the monetary gift. But now you want to charge me to come into the reception? No. Take me off the list. A lot of people, as they grapple, who should I invite? Everybody you invite don't show up. Everybody that you invite, they do not show up. So you need to think about the people who really care for you. Sometimes on that first marriage and wedding, they do it wrong. But think about it. The second time you get married, don't be inviting the people that ain't coming, ain't contributing. No, you invite those who really, really care. But everybody that you invite is not coming. Trust me, if you've been through it, people walk in and they're like, where are all these people at? Because everybody you invite don't show up. But your thoughts, would you pay to get into a wedding reception? No. Nope, I'm going to tell you right now, take my name off. I get mad. I'm single, but they want to treat you like you're single. I don't go nowhere by myself, and I was like this before I had a stroke. I do not go places by myself. So don't just send me one thing and then sit me at a table, and I'd be like, take my name off the list. I'm good. I'm good. Sometimes it's okay. It's okay. I'm never offended not to be invited. But let me know. But some of these weddings can get out of control. It's not cute not knowing. I know. I asked a lot of questions, but I do read the comments and would love to know your opinion. Your favorite album ever. Doesn't care the genre, the year, your favorite album. Leave a comment below. If you see the notification button that says she's there, subscribe to the channel. We're marching towards 75,000. Leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. And have a great afternoon, evening, whenever you watch this. I'm Patty Jackson. Thanks for joining me today. I am your auntie of pop culture.